give one. Alright. Alright, so how many of you here are fans of cricket? And how many of you are fans of Indian cricket captain MS Dhoni? Wow. Okay, so for all of you, before I even begin, an unconditional and a sincere apology for the following story. You will understand why so. So, good evening, Toastmasters guests.
Good evening.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Repeat that. Fool me once, shame on you, and fool me twice, shame on me. It's a very interesting life code, and it has a very interesting lesson, especially in today's cunning and smart world. And this is a good story to emphasize what I'm talking about. And it's absolutely 100% true story. I'm not making anything up. So recently I was on a long flight to London with a colleague of mine. It was this girl I just started working with. And for some reason I really wanted to impress her. Not for some reason, obvious reasons, you know. So it was a golden chance to travel on this long flight because she stuck with me at 30,000 feet for 12 hours. Where else is she going to run, right? But then, as luck would have it, my seat got upgraded from coach to business class. Now, one of life's big dilemmas is this girl I really like on one hand. I want to impress. And there's business class with all its delicious food and wines and all the comforts. So look, I said, okay, I'll go with business class. For a few hours, after that I'll go and try to impress the girl. So I'm sitting in my business class seat, just looking here and there, playing with my pen. I look to my right. There's MS Dhoni sitting 5 feet away from me. I made the sound and he looked at me. I said, sir, Dhoni, I'm a huge fan. I love your captaincy. I love your batting skills. I saw your century against Australia. I love you, sir. He looks at me politely. He smiles politely. And I notice his wife is sitting next to him. So, man, I'm a huge fan. I love you too. Dhoni gets up now. I said, okay, buddy. You want an autograph or something? And then I get a brilliant idea. Why autograph? Why not something more? So I tell him, MS, yeah, I'm already calling him MS, like he's my friend. There's a girl on the flight and I want to impress her. Could you do me a small favor? So what? Could you come by and pretend like you're a close friend of mine? She'll be impressed. So, what? No? No, she'll be impressed if she thinks I knew Indian captain MS Dhoni. So no, Dad, no, I won't do it, no. And his wife who's next to him, she hears all this and she looks at me and says, oh, do it, no, it just takes a minute. And he says, so yeah, of course I'll do it. He went from, no, I won't do it. Oh yeah, of course. His wife told him, he said he'll do it. So I go back to my coach. As I'm standing next to this girl, I'm just talking to her. You know, how's it going? Nice weather, in flight. It's not going really well at all. Then I see MS Dhoni walking towards us. And because it's MS Dhoni, everyone in the flight is looking at it, walking towards us. And I get an even better idea. Why not take advantage of the situation? So he comes to me and he stops next to me and he says, hey Abhi, how are you, man? Long time. So I look at him, I look at this girl, she's surprised. And I look back at him and say, Dhoni, can't you see I'm busy with a personal friend of mine? I'll call you later, I said. Come on. Everybody is shocked. Pin drop silence. Dhoni is pissed off and he goes back away, he comes. And this girl is quite surprised. So she says to me, oh, I didn't know you knew MS Dhoni so well apparently. Yeah, it's not a big deal. And I know many people. She says, okay, so who else do you know? So she starts taking interest in talking to me. So it's going well. But after 10 minutes, I feel a little guilty. Then sat there, I did that to Dhoni. So I decided I'll go apologize to him. So I go back to business class. And I say, I'm so sorry, Dhoni, I don't know what happened. I don't know what came out of it, I'm really sorry. He said, you know, I did all that for you. And you insult me in front of her and the whole flight. I said, I'm really sorry, I'll bring her here, I'll explain everything what happened. Okay? I go back and now I'm getting her along to the front of the flight. He's already standing up in his seat, ready for the apology. I look at us walking towards us, I say, hey, come. And as soon as it does that, I get an even better idea. Why not? You know? So I don't stop. I go up to him. I don't stop. I just look at him. I already told you I'm busy. Can't you see I'm still busy with my friend? So his wife is the first one who starts laughing, and the whole flight joins in the laughter. Everyone is surprised. Who is this guy? He's too busy for MS Dhoni. So folks, you have to be careful of people out there, especially people like me, who will try to fool or take advantage of your niceness. I'm not advocating paranoia. You don't have to be paranoid and doubt everyone all the time. But there's a thin line between being paranoid and being careful. So please try to be as careful as possible whenever you are around anyone.